Welcome, we are back with some One Piece, chapter 1151. I'm just going to dive right into the chapter because, please, snap out of it, captains! Elder Jarl is the world's oldest warrior, he's a living legend! Is that Oimo? I think it's Oimo, is shouting out to Dory and Bragi in their demonic forms. We've always looked up to him. Yeah, you said it, Kashi. Oh, okay, no, that was Kashi who said it, not Oimo.
The elders we are all idolize is just the broken old man now. That's why it's up to us to put him out to pasture. And after that, we will reign as kings of Elbaf. Has no need for idols or gods. It is time to call forth a new era of war, an age ruled by the strong.
Or Dory and Bragi just shouting out at the top of their lungs, basically saying, this is very interesting, because this doesn't feel like Imu's speaking through them. I definitely want to get back to this panel, because this is very important. How can you say that? This isn't you. What the hell happened to you guys? Stay back, Kashi. They flipped them. They're not the same people anymore. They become pitch black demons right down to their core. No way. And then Kashi's like, oh no, I'm flipping. And then, so yeah, these are go tiles, okay? Damn it, I'm stuck. No, wait, I don't want to flip too. Kashi's like, ah! And then we just see another piece on the board flip. Yeah, feels amazing. Tall man, you fall back. Tall man's like, oh, he's running. I gotta get out of here. We're in a bad position here. It seems that the enemy took down giants too. What? And then we see the nightmares are still affecting the region. No way. Okay, what the hell is that? Okay, I just got a glimpse of whoever that person is. Okay, no way, that's impossible. Wait for me, Colin. Yasan, Mama's coming too. And then we go to branch 8. We see the children still walking, still thinking about the devil, so that more nightmares are basically being generated, being created. Rise up. Death means nothing to you. That's right. Wake up. Come to life. Elbaf's nightmare will never end. And so more and more demons are coming out. And then we have a hottie showing up. Who the hell is this? A shark man? A giant shark man? Things are really heating up. No holding back now that a certain someone's shown up. Oh no, Killingham's the hot one. Rampage to your heart's content, my dream demons. Elbaf, this is your doing. You brought these monsters into this world. The mythical dragon fruit, model Killam. Wow. So he's actually not a fishman. He's a centaur. He could be a fishman. The fishmen have these sharp teeth. They have the types of eyes. So this might be just a horse fishman hybrid. A centaur fishman. Dude, what? This was not a reveal I was expecting at all. Okay. Is it just... And Nami's like, is it just me? Or are there even more of them now? Well, things have really spiraled out of control. Master Dory! Master Bragi! Usopp screaming out loud. And then we just see this panel of the Straw Hats tied up as we see Elbaf just being rampaged. This is your homeland. What the hell are you doing? Open your eyes! How can you bear turning into something with no pride at all? Usopp just shouting at the top of his lungs, trying to wake Dory and Bragi. Damn it, we couldn't save the children. No wonder Saul failed to stop them. The kids are guarded by monsters and invisible thorns. Bent, Yelda! As if I could pass out now. I swear I'm coming to you. Just wait for me, the mother just screaming to her children. My lord, how far are we to take this? Summers? Hesitating? kill him? The board is already covered in our color. And we just see the rampage continuing across Elbath. We cut back to Gunko. These nightmares are made of pure malice. If we let them rampage, they'll eventually destroy themselves. Press on until it shatters. Until what shatters? The spirit of Elbath. Had Harold not blundered in that critical hour, this nation wouldst long have been beneath my rightful dominion. A few minutes earlier, in the realm of the dead, we hear a scream, we see Chopper, we see Scopper Gaban falling down. Chopper's like, I jumped without thinking! I jumped without thinking! Wait, I gotta stay calm. I can do this! I can do this! I can't let him die! And then he just turns his legs in the wheels, starts driving past Scopper to grab him. And then we still see the line that they're making as they're falling down. And then, guard point! If you want to talk to hear about it, get on your knees, Harden. You killed my father, Loki. He was my dad, too. And look what you did. To your own parent. Stop it, Harden. Hey, Chopper just fell down. Huh? I heard a noise, but did you see him? Nah. What is this panel? Yeah. You're right. Something definitely fell down here. It's just past the ridge. Wait, how did I know it was Chopper? Someone's with them, but they're hurt. Something serious is happening if they fell all the way down here from the realm of the sun. Let's go find them right away. And we have our team here: Zoro, Sanji, Haruden, Loki, Luffy, Road, and whoever that guy is in the far, far left of that panel, just hiding back there. Hey, Gerd, Goldberg, is there anything you want to fetch on the way? Like someone's head or some jewels? There is something I want. No, Loki, we're not going to set you free. It's this Loki saying like, hey, Road and Gerd, you guys want something up there? I could help you out, hey, you need to grab a coffee? I'll grab a coffee right up there in the realm of the sun. They're like, not having any Loki. All right, tried. No need to be serious. And then, hello, Loki. Uh-oh. Mosa, I'm busy. Mosa's calling back. Mosa, I'm busy. Let's chat later. I'll be quick. I have my hands full here too. I just have one thing to say. Fine, just keep your voice down. Earlier, I didn't get the chance to tell you before, but the truth is, it looks like I'm not going to be able to use the transponder snail for a while. Uh-oh. Hold on a second. I'm scrolling up. Let's just think about who this might be. I'm gonna go a bit crazy. I think this is Summers. Here's why. It was very weird to hear this line from Summers. My lord, how far are we to take this? That is a very particular line. This is someone who feels like we are taking it too far without saying that directly. This Summers might be Mosa. And Mosa has had a very laid back attitude in their speech. This could be Mosa. I don't want to say, we'll see. And hey, you know what? What do you drink in a nice summer day? Some mimosas. I don't know. Okay, let's continue reading. Let's see if it, I'm probably wrong, but it's very interesting that this, oh wait, hold on. Am I past it? Did something happen? At first I was just scared, but before I knew it, I found our conversations to be calming experience, and I wouldn't trade them for anything. That's why I wanted to thank you again. Wait, maybe, what? Okay, I'm confused now. What is this? Isn't something happening to you? You didn't. That nasty business didn't crop up again, did it? It's okay, don't worry about me. Is that place? Thank you for everything you've done till now. Wait, hey, Mosa. No, it's not. It's not Summers. Agnes? Why would Agnes be on the phone with Loki? Okay, you know what? We're not going to try and figure out who it is yet. It's still too little information. Actually, no, I think it's a lot of information if you're like reeled in deep in the lore. But for right now, I don't know. Beep, beep, damn. Hey, what are you looking at? It's nice to know that you somehow found a friend to lean on in the realm of the dead. Don't you dare tell anyone. Gerd, you have to treat him. It's Yasan. He's severely wounded. Gerd's like, what? So, this old timer's popular around here, huh? Good job saving him, Chopper. What? It was nothing special, you idiot. Praising me doesn't make me happy or anything, you jerk. What, this old man? You're saying he was on the Pirate King's crew? That means he was the same ship as Roger and Rayleigh. He served as one of the pirates' King's wings along Dark King Rayleigh. He was probably their third strongest member. What? He really was a big shot pirate then. No wonder he was tough. And then Luffy's like, so Shanks must have knew him. He just moved. I think he's trying to say something. Yasan, what is it? Holy. No way. I was sick. He couldn't let that comment slide. From his deathbed, he's like, third strongest? Motherfucker. I'm second strongest. Ugh. Dude, that's so funny. Oh my god. Yasan, I'm glad you're awake. What could put a man like him in this condition? That's right. Things up there are bad, Luffy. We need you guys. They have taken the kids hostage, and there's only a handful of enemies, but nobody can even make them budge. A bunch of enormous monsters are running amok too. Chopper kind of filling in on everything. And on top of that, and then we see just massive like lightning, black lightning of Haki just coming down to the realm of the dead. Hey, now, this Haki is... Everyone's looking up. This is... Everyone, we need to get a lift up to the Sun Realm right now! Elbaf is in danger! Luffy's like, Chopper, that's enough. I've got this. What could be the source of ridiculous bursts of Haki? You guys really will need my power now. That is the end of chapter 1151. No mention of whether there's a break or not, but I freaking love this panel here. Absolutely freaking awesome. Fantastic. Now, obviously, the black lightning that they're seeing is most likely when Imu has taken direct control over Gunko, right? Because in 2 chapters ago, Chopper jumped down with Yabon to go ahead and grab him, right? This chapter takes place immediately after that descent, that fall. So I think it is safe to say that Dory and Broggy have not flipped yet at this very moment when they decide to go up. So this will be very fun because chapter 1152 is probably them in the Sun Realm, right? Or it's the discussion of like, do we bring Loki or not? And then the reveal at the end. Yeah, you know what? Chapter 1152, the beginning part of that chapter could just be them arguing on whether they should bring Loki or not. Because if you're feeling this amount of Haki from the Sun Realm, you know it's getting real bad and you need some actual real help. Then we cut back to whatever's continuing off with the rampage in Elbaf, with the final panel of the chapter being Loki, Luffy, Haruden, Zoro, Sanji, all there in the Sun Realm, ready to fight Dory, Broggy, Omo, and Kashi, and the Nightmarish Demons. That's gonna look. I'm wishful thinking, but I feel like that would be a really, really fun and cool thing. And then, Oda, you got your break week for after 1152. So absolutely freaking fantastic. I loved this chapter so much. Let me break it down real quick for a second. So I mentioned how this is very weird, where they said But the elder we all idolize is just a broken old man now. That's why it's up to us to put him out of the pasture. We all reign as kings. Elbath has no need for idols or gods. It is time to call forth a new era of war, an age ruled by the strong. This particular dialogue does not feel like it is Imu sending in a command through Bragi and Dori. This feels like it is just like the worst aspect of you now has taken over your entire body. Because I'm sure these powerful warriors of Elbath had a little bit of resentment towards Jarl from, not having Elbath being that warrior country that it used to be this warrior island that you were proud to wage war against for thousands of years. The first time we meet Dori and Bragi, they were idolizing that aspect of their culture. And although they respect that time in their lives, they were also respect the new age of Elbath. However, I feel like this particular ability takes that worst aspect of you, the thing that you're always holding back, or the thing that maybe you felt like you resolved, but there's still a little piece of it, and just proliferates and just becomes you entirely. It's very interesting because I think this is a great way for these characters to show a different side of them while also being this ginormous threat that is fun and worth tackling. What would happen to Loki? Would Loki just be a really nice guy? The person I really want to know about is who the hell this Mosa is. I didn't get a chance to tell you before, but the truth is, it looks like I'm not going to be able to use a transponder snail for a while. It could be Summers. Summers has been the character who's been very laid back. Every time I look at the word Mosa, I just think of mimosas. Like, he seems like he is a character who can fit this role of speaking with Loki in this way. Because it obviously can't be Gunko, because it's Imu now. It's not Killam, because Killam is absolutely different now that we've seen Killam in this true form. He wants Elbath destroyed. The only person who has been hesitant to go so far has been Summers. Because who else would say, oh, I can't use the transponder snail anymore, I was scared to? Like, who else would this be? And the thing, see, this is what's difficult, because I'm like, is it Agnes? Is it Jarl? But clearly Loki knows of what this person does. So they're being very coy, but you didn't. That nasty business didn't crop up again, did it? Like, it's clear that Mimosa and Loki have talked about at length about the situation or about what they do. So Loki, it can't be Jarl, because that wouldn't make sense. That nasty business didn't crop up again. It can't be Agnes. It has to be someone who's currently being affected by this, unless it's like a red herring, but it feels like it's someone who can't always be on transponder snail speaking to Loki. It's Summers. It's definitely Summers. Look at that beard. Yeah, and I'm looking back at like old Summers, like originally people were translating Mosa as like shaggy, right? Like some sort of shaggy feeling and shaggy hair, maybe. Like, that is a persona of that is a descriptor that you can give Summers. It legit might be Summers. Yeah, and like our first reveal of him is him being undressed and unprepared, him already speaking over a transponder snail with, Shamrock. I literally forgot his name. Shamrock. You know what? I'm just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna go for it. It's Summers. Mosa is Summers. Because at this point, who else could this be? I'm trying to look. I'm pretty sure that this is the moment where the amount of hockey was felt in the lower realm. So I'm just trying to see. I'm trying to connect what Summers was doing at that exact moment. I'm looking at chapter 1150, and Summers has to be told to do something. Like, he's like, oh, at once, my lord, right? This is him recovering from damage, but I feel like this also might be him ending his call with Loki. We also get a moment, which is also another weird moment, where he's also like, it's just as you say, my lord. What do you do with a country that has no king? Very confused. And then he's like, damn you, Gabon, that was painful. Like, he doesn't feel committed to what they're doing. I really feel like Mosa might just be Summers. Huh. So yeah, let me know in the comments who you think this might be. Look, it's, for me, I'm just kind of thinking about it, and I just don't quite know just yet, but this chapter was absolutely awesome. Could it be that he's talking to the Summers? Maybe. And the fact that, like, even the other person who talks about how like King Harold in a bad way, we got Emu saying it, but we also got Summers saying it, and then we know that Loki had something to do with it, and Jarl also had something to do with it. So it's stuff is getting complicated, but I feel like we're slowly learning more about Elbath as Elbath is being absolutely destroyed. I'm not even quite sure how we're going to get this resolved, because from the way Emu has been talking, they have made it seem like they are waiting for the giants to take control, and then they'll leave, right? Until what shatters the spirit of Elbath. Had Harold not blundered in that critical hour, this nation wouldst long have been beneath my rightful dominion. No, wait a minute. Had Harold not blundered in that critical hour, did Emu flip Harold, and because of Harold's love of both Loki and Harudin, did Harold hesitate to kill Loki, and Loki was able to take Harold down? Is that maybe what happened? I don't know, but then how does Jarl fit in? Like, I still feel that Emu did flip either Jarl or Loki or Harold. Like, one of these three flipped, which makes sense. Oh my god, dude. I love this because this is just, my brain just starts to race, and I'm like, okay, I need to go watch a bunch of theory videos to see how everyone else is deciphering all of these elements, deciphering everything that is happening in this chapter. But thank you all so much for hanging out with me as we chat about One Piece. Feel free to follow the Patreon. We're going to have some big updates to the Patreon. So if you want to join for free, that is the best way to get a lot of content out of me. And if you're there for free, you will definitely be getting a lot more content in the future. Big plans for the free members there. Or also, hey, we'll be streaming these live over on twitch.tv/posttimeskipsam. There's the socials again. I don't know why they're not appearing on here, but hey, definitely take a look at that for sure, because yeah, we'll be streaming these shortly. I was going to stream this chapter, but I'll be honest, it is 11 p.m. right now, and I am right now inundated with a bunch of Switch 2 stuff, so I was like, I haven't bothered to figure out how I want to stream it, where I want to stream it, because obviously I was streaming it on Twitch, but it's like, do I also want to stream it on YouTube? And I don't know. So once I get all that settled, which hopefully by next week we'll have that all settled, so that we'll just have a live video up. Okay, anyways, I'm yapping too much. Goodbye now. Bye.